year, hopefully like next Christmas, it'll be like a bit better with like a big fancy role play or something with like a cool green screen or something. I don't know. But for this year, I'm just gonna be reading this story. It's like a 12-part. It's like 12 different books that make up one whole story, and I'm gonna be reading them all. Okay. So yeah, and um, the story is. Hang on, let me get this giant case that all the books come in. The story is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And there are 12 books in here that talk about the entire story of Rudolph and everything he went through in the movie. And here's all the books on the back, starting with 1 and going all the way to 12. Right? I think so. No. No, never mind. This is 12. That one's 12. Yeah. Yeah, the red one's 12. So this is the first one. No, no, sorry. I had it backwards. This is the first one, and this is the last one. That's the first one where it starts, and this is the last one where it ends. Yeah. So, and just look at the artwork of this box. It's really cool. It's like a bunch of different Rudolph characters. There's like a bunch of Misfit toys on the side there. More on the other side. Down the front, there's of course Hermey, King Moon Racer, Yukon, some elves, and of course the main man Rudolph. We got the abominable snowman, scary. Another elves and Santa Claus, and then more elves and Clarice back there. Then on the back we have even more elves. Rudolph again, another elf, and then the teacher elf guy, like the musical instructor elf. I don't know his name. I don't think he has a name. But yeah. I make sure to read this like every single year for Christmas. It's like my own little tradition. So I thought this year song made about it, and a movie, and these books. I don't know who doesn't know about Rudolph. Okay. Rudolph and Hermey were walking through the forest when they saw a man on a sleigh. His name was Yukon Cornelius, the greatest prospector in the north. He looked for silver and gold at the icy North Pole. Cornelius offered Hermey and Rudolph a ride on his sleigh. That's very kind of him. There's all of his dogs on there too. Off they went across the ice and snow. Uh-oh, time for book 6, the scariest book out of all 12 of them. Because this one is Bumble, the abominable snow monster. Look at that face. I mean, that is very scary. So, be ready. The abominable snow monster. That is a hard word to say. The abominable snow monster was a mean creature. He spotted Rudolph's bright, shining nose and began to chase him. Yeah, I would not want that thing chasing me. I mean, that thing is huge. The snow monster is like very, very big, by the way. Cornelius pulled the sleigh fast, leaving the abominable far behind. I mean, yeah, look how big he is. I mean, that's them. And Yukon's big dude. Yukon is a very big dude. And look at the abominable. Santa's castle. Santa told Rudolph that he could be one of his reindeer even if he did have a red nose. Finally, Santa stop being a jerk. The elves decided to give Hermey a dentist's office. Hermey and Rudolph did not feel like misfits anymore. That's awesome. Rudolph and Hermey told Santa about the island of misfit toys. There's Charlie the Jack in the Box. Santa promised that on Christmas Eve he would find homes for all of the toys on the island. Alright, two more books. Book number 11. Snowstorm. It was the day before Christmas Eve in Christmas Town. The elves put finishing touches on all of the toys. But a huge snowstorm was brewing outside. Uh-oh. There was so much snow that Santa decided to cancel Christmas. Oh man. Oh no. He could never guide his sleigh through so much snow. It's not looking good. Alright, on to book 12, the final book. Book number 12, which is called Rudolph the Hero. Rudolph the Hero. There it is. Rudolph's bright, shiny nose could guide Santa's sleigh through the snow. Santa loaded his sleigh with presents and flew into the sky with Rudolph's nose lighting the way. His first stop would be the island of misfit toys. Santa gathered all of the misfit toys so he could take them to children who would love them. Yay, they got them just like they promised. That's awesome. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer saved Christmas. Ooh, I got chills. Rudolph saved Christmas. what made him